Hi, everyone. Thanks, Ingrid, and thanks all of you for your time. I know there's a lot of great booths to be checking out, so thank you for listening. And congrats to the other winners. So we're Pluvo, we're the clean air solution, and one of many, as you've seen. Obviously, we've already talked about the benefits of clean air and the potential downsides of dirty air. Again, as Matthias just said, the World Health Organization famously called air pollution the new tobacco. So it's really worrying from multiple levels. It affects those vulnerable, our children's cognitive development, as well as ourselves, and obviously athletes who, like Matthias said, are breathing more air than normal. So Pluvo's mission is pretty simple. It's simply to create healthier spaces for people. And we do this with a 3-tiered approach. So that right there is our first product, the Pluvo column. And it essentially doubles as street furniture that internally purifies the air. So the 3-pronged approach and how we're trying to help combat air pollution is A, to protect the local area. So each one of these columns processes and cleans about 2,000 breaths of air per second. The second is to educate the public. So obviously it's a very public-facing product, which means you can put messaging that both engages and educates the public about the importance of air quality. And finally, inside of each of these units, we actually have air quality sensors that can help inform local landowners as to policy decision-making or how to attack the root causes of this air pollution. So as I said, internally it's actually an air purifier. We have some pretty cutting-edge technology that attacks mainly particulate matter. So these are like the small particles that you find from tire wear, chalk in athletics, and other sources. And then also gases. So gases are a big culprit from exhaust. So think diesel emissions and so on. And all of this is really the big bad guys from a health perspective. And like I said, it's very effective in cleaning high volumes of air and also effective in removing viruses. So we were lucky to have outdoor trial results with our partners, both UK grant funding and these UK landowners, Landsec and Savills. These are actually the results at a distance. So if you see that pillar there with the A on it, that was 13 meters distant from the column. And this is a worst case scenario. So obviously this is open air next to a busy road where we don't have much control over the air in the space. And we saw significant results from that standpoint. Now we're focusing on where we can have the most impact. So these are enclosed, semi-enclosed spaces, such as transport hubs, which are key parts of the infrastructure that gets people to sporting events, especially if you want people to have more sustainable modes of travel to these events. So here you can see we can actually have quite a large impact, and this is modeled over a 160-meter train platform, essentially. And finally, like I said, inside each of these units, we actually have both at inlet and outlet air quality monitoring, which allows us to do all sorts of neat things where the unit only turns itself on when it's needed. We can do like predictive maintenance. We can also allow dashboards for both the customers and the landowners, so like a station owner or an arena owner, so that they know in real time. Finally, we can get brands as well to subsidize the cost of the units. I'm going to skip ahead a few slides. We do have a big deal coming up, but you guys can meet me at the stand, and there's an email up there as well. Thank you.
Thank you.